Alright, Mr. Cuban Tree Frog, you gotta go. We gotta clean this grill out and get ready to barbecue. Look at all that smoke coming out, and we don't even have the meat on it yet. Wow, look at that smoke. Chicken and a pork butt. Got a long way to go, though. That chicken's still raw. One of the kids put my okra seeds in the freezer, and so these could be ruined. So I'm just gonna spread these, like just throw them out in different beds and stuff, and just see if anything happens. I don't know, freezing might have killed these guys. Some of the petunias in a bigger pot, so now we got 4 little pots for some carrots. And guess what? I bought 4 more packs of this Mary Washington asparagus seeds. More okra seeds. Check this passion flower out that we just planted. It's still looking great right now. We put it here. It's a little bit sad. We might need to mulch it, get a little bit more water or rain on it. But I think it'll be there. Okay. We have it. 4 packs of asparagus. And I really got them because we really need as much as we can to experiment, and you know, some of them will probably die over the first 2 years or so, and when you buy them in the store, they're 2 years plus old, the crowns. They're a lot cheaper to buy them in 50-cent packs. But like I said, you got to keep them alive for a few years. We put those carrots in a few other places and a few little pots and the raised beds and all. And we went ahead and used all the seeds. But we do have another pack that probably has 50+ seeds in it that we'll use later. Like more onions have come up right here at the stink water logs. And I think these guys are about ready to be used. I just have to find a use for them. Everything is full. We've added a few things here and there. And you can see there's like a yeast layer on top and fermenting good. What are we going to use it for? We're not going to use it on this video. We definitely need to figure out what we're going to use it for, and hopefully yes, a video coming soon. So when are we going to use raised bed 2? When are we going to start digging out that avocado trench or whatever for that large 10 or 15 gallon avocado we got for this area? We've said this a couple times in the last few videos. We need to kind of go over here away from this, you know, persimmon tree here. And yeah, it's kind of densely populated because we got, you know, elderberries there. We have a persimmon there. We have a persimmon over here. And we said, you know, this is kind of how you do permaculture anyway. You densely populate like tall trees with medium shrubs with, you know, vines and then ground covers and stuff like that. And there are some people that say you don't do that. You want air, you want space around these trees, even with permaculture. So I guess there's at least 2 thoughts on permaculture when you're doing this. Densely populated versus not densely populated. Back to raised bed 1. Anyway, there are several things we need to plant in raised beds or make raised beds for, including the kind of like the second pine tree totem in that like enlarged bed where there's an existing Meyer lemon that we kind of expanded that bed, and we're going to put a blood orange there. Then raised bed 2, which is over there, you know, 8-10 foot from raised bed 1, or at least this side of it, the north side of it. And then we have the apple bed that we made. And then we don't know where we're going to put our pear bed, you know, for that soft sand pear, which we don't know the cultivar name, the official cultivar for that guy. We just know it's called a soft sand pear based on what the local nursery has told us. What I've been thinking over the last 24 or 48 hours is to make another expanded bed right there near the fence line. I don't know what I'm going to do with this juniper tree, if we're going to take it down or just keep it there for now. But we need to do something with that area. I was really worried about these persimmons from One Green World, these micrograss, but look at there. Let's see if it'll, look at there, that looks like green buds already kind of getting ready to bud out. So at least one of these persimmons are pretty good. It looks like it's gonna bud. So these were some of the 3 grafts I did on pawpaws last year. There's a leafing out there. It is an ugly cleft graft. And then there's one here. And one right there. Which I don't know if that top one is alive or not, but this guy's leafing out, so And this guy looks somewhat healthy, so it may or may not leaf out. I forget which cultivars these are, Wilson or some other type, because we get one tag when we buy graft wood, scion wood, and there's usually two or three graftable pieces in a stick. So you get one tag, and I should have just got some extra tags and named everything, you know, labeled everything we did. So there's probably at least 2 different types of pawpaws on last year's grafts. So we're back at the raised bed that we made for the Anna apple. Is it time, since we have garden soil, to just kind of brush this guy and plant it in there? Maybe put some garden soil, a big old bucket in there, and plant it in there and see what happens. So here's a bucket full of dirt, some water, rainwater, and the Anna apple. Let's see if we can do this without a shovel, because I didn't bring a shovel with me. All right, we got a crevice there. This guy will fit in there just fine. And there he is. We need to fill it full of dirt there. I didn't use all the dirt, maybe 2/3 of it. Again, if you wait long enough for these beds to actually make, you know, compost down, add more material as needed, you probably don't need to add much dirt, if any. But we're making a bed this kind of instant, you know, within a month or so of building this bed, we're using it. So we have to use a bucket of rainwater. Kind of push it down there. Make sure we got it kind of nice and tight. Add more dirt as needed, or just push it from the side. Looks like we're not going to need to add more dirt. So we just need to add some leaves and stuff. All right, so I got some pine needles, mostly camphor leaves, and some magnolia leaves. And there's probably some red maples and oak leaves mixed in with this guy. And we're just gonna pour it around there to give it kind of a mulch. And also had some box elder and a bunch of like elderberry, green elderberry leaves and stems and stuff I kind of mixed in with everything. So there's our raised bed. Age wood chip alternative bed, and an apple. So put a little bit of milkweed and some white mulberry leaves and stems in there as well. I don't know if I put any magic soil in there or not the other day. Maybe I did. If not, I'll scratch in some magic soil from the top in a later video, or do it, you know, without a video. I need to get my wheelbarrow fixed, but we're gonna try to lift these guys. Just carry them over there where the blood orange is going to be. One down, where we're extending this Meyer lemon bed to a blood orange. Well, there's 4 of the totems, pine totems so far. 200 feet and one way to carry ones. 200 feet back without them. That's 2, 4, 6, 800 feet so far. We've carried these heavy logs. If you look at this other guy that we did the pine totem, there's 10 there. Look at there, it's full of fruit too. Another 400 feet and another 2 more logs. All right, well that may be enough of the larger pieces. We might have to put some smaller pieces here and around the perimeter. We'll see. So we finished this off, I think, with a piece of red maple and a piece of tallow back there. As far as the frame is concerned, now we gotta kind of put some leaves or something in there, and then some dirt, and just plant it in. Right, so we put like a 28-gallon full of leaves, camphor, sweet gums, red maples. How are we gonna plant this guy? Maybe we should put a base of dirt in here, plant it, put more dirt in. Right, so we gotta water it in, and we'll probably have to add more dirt and maybe more leaves on the top of it. Right, so we got the roots and all covered. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. We'll put leaves and stuff on it some other time.